So I played this game, Subway Surfers. Again, it's really fun. It's on a website called Pokey. So here I'm running, I collected the K, and I wonder what's gonna happen if I collect all of those letters to make the word keys. I'm jumping, I'm jumping. Is it a really enjoyable game? And I love all the graphics and everything. Um, how they made the game. I wonder what programming language they use. Maybe they use Java or something to make this game. And I love that the police guy chases the character so that they actually can get saved. So I've actually still been watching a lot of stuff on TikTok with some psychic people. Like I follow this girl named Earth Angel Imani, and her her channel is also called The Channel, like her TikTok page. And half of the stuff she says I really believe that she's speaking about me, so that's why I follow her. And then I also follow this other psychic medium called Psychic Medium Jonathan Lewis. I follow him on YouTube and also on TikTok. He was saying to not put psychic mediums on these pedestals because they're just normal like everyone else. Oh, look at me! I collected a gnome up in the sky. Woo! Yeah, I always love when I get those things to go in the sky. Oh, I got hit, so the policeman scooped me up. And I also follow this guy called Bougie 333. His name is also Phil. He does psychic readings, like he predicts people's lives and he tells them what's gonna happen. And his prices are really pricey, but if you can afford it, I think he actually really knows what's happening. And then I started reading some books from Theresa Caputo again. I read them in 2014, but then I lent them to my aunt like 2 years ago or something, and she gave them back to me. So I'm reading them again. And when I was actually reading them before in 2014, I didn't really understand half of what was going on because I really was just in college and I didn't really know what like the world was about, what people were about really. That train right there is really tricky. Um, I like I stopped there a couple of times and didn't know what to do basically. And so you probably should check out this game called Subway Surfers on Poke.com. Um, if you want to relax and enjoy your life. Hmm. Yay! Come on, jump, jump. I guess this is like a town in the West in the USA many years ago because it said saloon. So I guess it's like a cowboy town or something, or maybe they still have saloons. I'm not certain what it is, but I think it's like an alcohol shop or something. But yeah. Also, I was reading articles about aphantasia. They were explaining that people with hyperphantasia are least likely to have alexithymia, and then people with full aphantasia that they can't see anything. They somewhat have alexithymia, but some people that can see a slight image, they have the most alexithymia. So people with hypophantasia. So hyperphantasia is when you have a really great mind's eye. Aphantasia is when you don't really, and then hypophantasia is when you have barely anything. And then I also was reading on Spectrum News, they were explaining that they studied autism genes in African Americans. So they studied New York, Los Angeles, and I think two other places, I don't remember where. And they said also some research is going on in Africa, and they also included East Africa, so they should know more stuff. They found out that some genes in European and also African Americans, they're the same, like cause autism, but and then African Americans have other genes associated with autism. So let's go look at my big boots I got. Oh yeah, my boots were too heavy, so but some most of the times those boots help me do what I want. Yeah. Wayne Marshall and Tammy Chin. Right now they have this puppy named Millie, and basically she number two'd all on the floor in the house, and Wayne Greedy couldn't deal with it. Their YouTube channel is called Meet the Mitchells. So, but I think that's normal for any kind of dog to actually do that in the house. So, but yeah. And I'm always amazed that all of the children can swim so well. Like they go to swimming classes except the 3-year-old. And they really swim really well. I have no idea how they're able to do all that. And then their son Atlas can do tons of stuff. He can sing, he can perform when singing, he can play the piano, he can make Lego really well, and he also can swim well. So he can do everything. Yeah, so. Oh, look at that universe looking boulder. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Ooh. Yeah, so every day I read about Theresa Caputo. And sometimes I follow emails, like I don't follow them a lot anymore, but it's like from this doctor who's extremely about health and he does brain scans. That's why I follow him because since I have multisensory aphantasia and I have some autism symptoms, but I don't really act like the description online only when I was like 13 and a half and younger. So that's basically why I follow Amen Clinic. But I also follow other doctors and I read health articles from WebMD, and I also read health articles from Very Well Health, and then also I recently started to watch videos about people in pregnancy. Like I go week by week on TikTok, and then also I've been reading about pregnancy from Nemours Kids Health, and it also teaches about parents about stuff. So basically, I've been learning a lot of stuff I didn't know about it. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have any children who was like 31 and younger or something. I never really wanted any. Right now it's like half half, but I don't have any money for that, so it's more likely not going to happen. And I don't really mind either way. But I just said I'm gonna learn about it. A lot of people want people to get children, like governments and stuff. Um, Mia Motley was trying to explain that it helps to pay back loans. Like for example, if she helps upgrade a sports facility or healthcare, the amount of children in the common in the economy will be able to pay back for all of those stuff like within 30 years. But I think a lot of people are not getting children because they can't afford to. And also some people don't want to be single parents or do all of the child rearing by themselves. So yeah. And also most likely I think a lot of people don't want children to starve, so that's why they don't get them. So but we'll see what's happening is it's increasing in South Korea. I think they made a few changes and it's increasing by a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, y'all really should check out this game. It's really fun on Poki.com. And sometimes it has ads, but I cut out the ads. Sometimes the ads are short and you can skip it, but other times they're really long. So yeah, you should check this game out. It's extremely fun and it's good for stress relief. See, this policeman is getting all of his exercise from me, all of his aerobic training. He's getting from me. Go underneath it. I made it. Come on. Woo! Up in the sky. Whoa. Oh, well, it's finished.